You know what? Maybe I shouldn't order the BLT. They have 5 different kinds of salsa here, including the habanero.
You like to live dangerously?
Yeah, don't you?
I do. I just didn't know you did.
Yeah, neither did I. Claire? What is it? What's...
Okay. It was bound to happen. You were going to run into her sometime. So go over there. Introduce yourself to her.
You haven't done anything, have you? My baby's missing and you're in here playing dress up with Jessica?
Why do you think Jessica has the wrong baby test?
Because I have eyes, okay? Vicky showed me that kid and she thinks she's that kid's grandmother.
Do you feel that you're the baby's mother?
Listen to me. That baby doesn't belong to me or Jessica, okay? I don't know whose that kid is, but it's not ours.
There she is. It's Jessie's little girl, my new granddaughter.
Oh, Vicky, she's so beautiful.
Jessica seems absolutely sure that the baby is hers.
Well, that's because she bailed on the birth like she does everything else that's too tough to take. I had to give birth to that baby.
So you saw what the baby looked like?
Yes. She looked like Nash. She had his hair and his eyes and his mouth.
Why don't you sit down?
No! No! You're not going to get rid of me. I need to know the truth. I need to know what happened to my baby.
Are you sure she's okay?
Yes, sweetheart, she's fine.
I just heard that she wasn't born in the hospital.
No, she wasn't. But the doctors have been taking very good care of her.
And they've checked her for everything?
Mm-hmm. You know, they kept her an extra few days for tests just to be sure, but she's fine, and so I can take her home.
I'm sorry, I'm just worried.
It's all right, I understand.
I know what happened to Hope. I know why she died.
So what the hell was that? Gunshots in Lambview Hospital. I thought I was the only one around here anyone wanted dead.
Hello? Hello, is somebody in there? Hello, I heard something. Answer me? Hello? Hello?
What happened?
All right, just get a doctor. Please, just go get another doctor.
I felt like it was my fault. That I must have done something wrong during my pregnancy, and that's why Hope died.
What did the doctor say?
She died of RH disease.
So you and Cole have different blood types.
She needed a transfusion as soon as she was born.
And she didn't get it.
No. Doesn't usually happen with first babies, so the doctor didn't know what was wrong.
Oh, sweetheart. Look, at least you know the truth now, and you know that it had nothing to do with you.
I felt like it was my fault because I'm the one who's RH negative. And Dr. Joplin just kept telling me that it was all her fault.
She's gone.
So you think the baby looks like Nash?
Is that such a stretch? He is the baby's father.
And now you think she's missing, just like him.
You're not going to trick me.
I didn't want to trick you. I'm simply suggesting that by claiming the baby isn't yours, you allow yourself to stay attached to Nash. As long as she's out there, so is he.
As long as she's out there, she's in danger, and I'm going to go home and find her. Get out of my way.
Sorry,
Oh, wow. What do we have here?
If I had to get my hair cut, can I just, like, wear a baseball cap or something?
For our Christmas card picture?
Yeah, you think that's bad? Roxy suggested that we dress up as Santa, an elf, and Rudolph.
Which one would I be? Christmas cards with pictures are lame. It's a proven fact.
Well, who proved it?
I did.
They just started with the scientific method at school. What about Noah Miller's Christmas card when he dressed up as Spider-Man and his dad was the Green Goblin?
Every rule has an exception.
We don't have to do a Christmas card.
Rex.
No, Shane's right. They're lame. I'll call the photographer and cancel.
What was that?
What?
I thought things were better between you and Rex.
I guess.
So what happened?
You can cancel Shane's appointment. We're not doing the Christmas card.
What happened? Was your elf suit too tight?
Does she know you're making her look like that?
Like what? Hey, don't listen to him. You're just in a transgenderal stage.
Roxy! I asked for that one! This is not the Blair Kramer Bob!
She's not going to bite you. I know that. I just don't want to interrupt them. John did look pretty cozy with her.
He saved her life, Dorian.
And you don't think there's something more?
I'm not going to get into this with you.
If I were you, I'd go over there and find out exactly what she does or doesn't remember.
She's been through hell, Dorian.
And you're scared?
I'm not scared.
Well then, Kramer up. Get over there. Talk to the woman. Meanwhile, I will be watching your back.
Hello?
Hello. You two enjoying lunch?
Hi.
Hi. I'm Blair, Todd's ex-wife. I'm Marty Saybrook, but you probably already know that. Yeah. I guess I should be used to people staring at me by now. I'm sorry. It must be very difficult for you not to remember so many people.
Hey, look, this is Marty's first trip out since the ordeal. Maybe this is not
It's
the
all
best
right.
time.
Well, I just wanted to introduce myself, and it's so good to see you out, especially after everything. I wanted to make sure everything was okay after everything that Todd did to me. Marty, I had no idea that you were at his house this whole time. I mean, he told me that there was a woman in his life, but I had no idea it was you. In fact, I stopped by the house a couple of times. One time was even to sign my divorce papers. I actually heard that. You did? Yes, and when I asked him about you, he just told me how devastated he was losing you and the kids. Yeah, his version of the truth. I wish that was the worst of it. The second time I stopped by, I actually got inside and was trying to get upstairs to see who he was living with, but his bodyguard wouldn't let me pass, and then Todd showed up. Todd told me that we were mortal enemies, that you hated me. Is that true?
Even though it's a new griddle, you're going to get a couple of hot spots.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm starting to think that's the way they manufacture them.
You'll be all right as long as you're not cooking any crepes.
Yeah, right, crap.
And what about a tarte aux fruits?
Yes, ma'am. Just let me get the creme fraiche.
Don't bother, but Carlota, we'll take some implements, please.
What is Mo gonna say when he sees this?
He's gonna love it, honey. You're from Dallas, right? All the girls there, they love their hair fried, dyed, and shoved to the side.
I'm from Paris.
Oh, la la. So just pretend that you're from Dallas. Didn't you say you wanted something different?
But Mo says he likes me just the way I am.
Baby, you gotta do things to drive him crazy. Once he sees that hair of yours, the only cooking he's gonna want to do is in the bedroom.
Men like this?
Baby, trust me. Because without this, Rex wouldn't even exist.
I don't know. What do you think?
Nothing happened. Thanksgiving was fine. Rex ate my Brussels sprouts for me.
Of course he did. So why are you acting like he's the Green Goblin?
Huh?
You don't want to take the picture for the Christmas card.
That's not because of Rex.
It's not?
Rex helped Brody. I don't mind being in the card with him. If he wanted me to, I'd even dress up like Rudolph.
Who are you?
Brody, you know me, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. Not really good with names. I'm much better with faces.
I apologize. My patient seems to think she's leaving.
Serves me right. It must be all that military training. I'll go.
No, not before I show me your new hers, right?
Jessica, do you need any help with her?
No, that's not necessary. I've got an orderly here to make sure she stays put.
Well, he doesn't look like any fun. You, on the other hand, you look lots of fun.
Yes.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I just want to tell you a secret. Please, you have to help me get out of here.
What?
They took my kid. Do you have any idea what that feels like? You know what Rex did for Brody. He kept him from going to jail, so why did you make the fuss about taking the Christmas picture?
Because
of what, sweetie?
Because of Brody.
Come on, Jess.
You can take him.
It's time to go back to my office.
And the orderly, too. Please. I have to find my baby.
Sorry. I don't understand.
Look, I've got the wrong baby, okay? And nobody believes me. I have to find my baby.
You found me?
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago.
Flynn, lock this place up, okay? Nobody comes or goes until we're done with the scene. Yes. What are you doing here?
I came to question her.
About what?
About Todd Manning stealing Star's baby.
It doesn't make sense. I was dead and she didn't hurt anyone.
No, she didn't.
But my dad hurts everyone. Why? Why does he do these things?
Sweetheart, I wish I had an explanation for you.
Well, I have one. There's something seriously wrong with him.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Why is he still here? How come Hope is dead and he is still here? I have to bury her. I have to bury Hope, but at least I can say goodbye. At least I can go to her funeral and say goodbye. But my dad is still here. I wish I could bury him.
Star, don't say that.
He is a bad person, Aunt Vicky. He has done this before. He's done this to my mom, and he's done it to Jack. He told my mom that her own child was dead.
I'm not defending him. I'm just thinking about you, sweetheart. Don't wish your father dead.
And how am I supposed to live with this? When my baby is dead, And my father is still alive.
Please, you have to help me find my baby.
Jessica.
I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Yes, that's enough. I want to speak to Bess now.
I feel bad about Brody.
We all want Brody to get better.
Not that. I didn't think Noah Miller's Christmas card was cool because his family dressed up like superheroes. I mean, it was kind of cool, but...
You wish that you could send out a card with a picture of your dad.
I always thought that that would be Brody. He'd wear a uniform and we'd salute or something, and it would be really cool, but not because of his uniform. Rex wouldn't really make me dress up like a reindeer, would he?
Probably not.
I just don't want Brody seeing the card and for him to think that he didn't mean anything to me.
Oh, honey.
Don't hug me.
Well?
You look...
What?
Spit it out. Tell her what you think.
I think I need to get my hands on a Green Goblin costume.
He didn't mean that, baby.
No, not because of you. It's for my Christmas card.
Is that some sort of Landview tradition?
Are they out of Rudolph's? Because you should go to Abel's on 3rd and just tell them Foxy Roxy sent you. They'll give you whatever you need.
I don't think that would make much of a difference to Shane.
Why can't you do it? Because of Shane?
I thought that we could all be in the picture together, one big happy family, except he's not exactly happy to be part of my family.
Ugh, that's Shane.
What's Shane?
That's a boy who doesn't like change.
You think that's it?
Kids don't like anything that's hard, but sometimes life just doesn't give them any choice.
I think that you will find that the fruit has a totally natural taste because very little sugar has been used.
You don't need to impress me.
I am just trying to repay your great kindness for that wonderful bouillabaisse you made me in Paris, Texas.
Bouillabaisse?
Ah, it was magnificent.
I use a full tablespoon of saffron.
Okay. But it was more than the saffron. Trust me, that trip to Texas was an absolute disaster until I walked into the Bonjour Cafe and had that marvelous meal. And to think, here you are. And the cafe right here in Landview at this particular time.
How's everything going?
We got some very upsetting news today, but I thought rather than drown my sorrows all alone with the dot au fruit, that I would share it, and that would make everything much more comforting.
It's always been my philosophy.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, Marty, you and I, we've had our problems. But you didn't hate me. There was a time when I felt that Todd was not there for me because he was paying so much attention to you and trying to make things right for you, so yeah, I resented you. I see. So part of what he said was true. I mean, I thought it was all lies.
It was all lies.
Apparently not. Well, it's not anymore, Marty. What did I do to you? Nothing. It was all because of Todd. But I'm free of him now, and so are you.
I'm not free of him.
I fell in love with him. He made me fall in love with him. Told me how hurt he was and how sad he was.
That's his gimmick. All right, he was playing you. That's
But you know what hurt him the most? That you and John had an affair while he was still married to you.
Thank you. Can I offer you a... Have you been discharged? I'll get someone to help you.
No. Don't do that.
I hate that he's my father.
I get that, darling. I hated that my father was my father.
I don't want to be anything like him.
Well, you're not. You are nothing like him.
But I used to want to be like him. I used to do all of these crazy little things.
I know, I remember.
Oh my God, maybe that's why Hope died.
Maybe, what? Maybe that's why Hope died?
No, Aunt Vicky, I was a bad person back then.
No, you were
No, I
not
was.
a bad person, Star. And you are not a bad person. And, honey, you are nothing like your father. Nothing you did contributed to your baby's death. She did not die because of you, Star.
Aunt Vicky, I didn't want to be pregnant. Maybe that's it.
No, darling, it's not.
I wanted the chance to tell her. I wanted to tell her that even though I didn't want to be pregnant, that I still loved her, Aunt Vicky. I wanted that chance to tell her. But I loved her.
She knew. I promise you she knew.
Maybe that's why I did all those crazy little things back then. It was because I wanted my dad to love me.
He does love you.
He does not love anyone, Aunt Vicky. Especially me.
Oh, baby, you are so wrong.
No, you don't have to get anyone. I'm not leaving. I will take a magazine now. Thank you. Yeah, I'm dressed because I heard that gunshot, and I thought I was going to go check it out, but I didn't want to check it out my nightgown. Do you know what happened?
I still can't believe it.
What?
Dr. Joplin. She was such a nice person. She's dead.
Why would somebody do this? Why would she do this?
She only had 3 appointments today. The last one was with Star Manning.
Tony, what's that?
Are you all right?
Hello. I'm Bess.
Brody.
Yes, I heard. Let me apologize for Tessa's inappropriate behavior.
Are you all right? You don't look well.
Yeah, I should probably go.
I hope it's not on Tessa's account. Please disregard everything that she said.
Why is that?
She threw herself at this man like a common prostitute.
What about the baby?
Nonsense.
You don't think Jessica has the wrong baby?
Of course not. I know that as much as Tess does. I was there when she gave birth.
So you saw the baby?
Yes. Tess gave birth to a beautiful, healthy baby girl.
Thanks.
Is that Michael McBain?
He confirmed Dr. Joplin's final appointment. She told Star's family something about the baby's autopsy.
Did he say what she told them?
Something about the baby's blood. Something Joplin should have caught.
So the baby didn't have to die. Is that why she killed herself?
I'm not sure. But Michael said that Dr. Joplin made it clear that she blamed herself.
Star, your father, flawed human being that he is, he loves you so much.
I used to think that, but I don't anymore.
Well, I do. I know it. He has loved you from the second I put you in his arms.
I know, you told me that.
Did I?
Yes, when I ran away from Senor Lena and I hid in your attic.
Senora Lena. Wow, I'd forgotten all about her.
I ran away because I thought there wouldn't be room for me with the new baby.
And you told me that you thought your parents would have been a lot better off if you had never been born, because they had been having all these wonderful adventures, and then they had the greatest wedding in the world.
Yeah, and then my dad left.
And I told you that it was in my attic that you two first met.
And he was going to run away forever. And then he didn't.
Because he was so happy.
He does love me.
Yes, darling, he does.
Then why would he do this to me, Aunt Vicky? Why would he hurt me like this?
Sweetheart, I wish I knew.
I just don't think that I can get through it.
Yes, you can. You can. You know why? Because you have so much love in your heart, honey. And that's how you're going to get through this. You're going to put one foot in front of the other every single day, and you are going to go on. Because you have so much love.
Dr. Joplin is dead?
I think it was a suicide. I have to go.
Wait, are you sure?
I'll get this down to the lab.
Yeah, let me know what you find out, okay?
I better get back to Manning.
You left him alone?
Well, is it true? Did you have an affair while Blair was still married? You know, Marty, John's right. We don't want to upset you.
I think it's a little late for that. Todd told me you had an affair. He used it to make me feel sorry for him. I just want to know the truth. That's all I want to know. A little bit. Is it any of it? Anything at all?
Like everything else he said, that's a lie. End of story.
Okay. I just needed to know. I just want to know the truth.
Well, the truth is, Marty, I know how you feel. I fell in love with Todd, too.
That's not the same thing.
You're right. Because I knew who he was and what he was.
You had a choice. He told me lies. I never believed them.
Yes, he told me lies over and over again, and I believed him. He didn't care about me. His wife, the mother of his children, all he cared about was Todd. What was important to him was that he got what he wanted. He hurt me more than anyone has hurt me my whole life.
Maybe. But he didn't rape you.
Manning, hold it right there.
Are you going someplace?
You're right, Marty. No matter what Todd did to me, it's not the same.
But it seems like you had your own problems.
My entire marriage,
Well, you obviously saw the good in him.
I really tried to see the good in that man. I did. But I was wrong. Well, you want to know the truth. John here, he did everything he could to find you. He did.
Where?
You know, you should know this. Even when everyone else didn't believe him, he knew that you were in that house, and he didn't stop until he found you.
And I'm very grateful.
I should have found you sooner.
Well, I'm gonna get going.
Yeah? Can I call you later?
Yeah, I'll be restored.
How is she?
She's okay. She said she's all right.
You know what? I got a question for you.
I appreciate all your hard work. I thank you for sharing it with me.
I'm delighted that somebody with your discerning palate appreciated the tart. You know, I want to invite you to my house for a dinner party.
I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I have to decline. I'm going to have to catch a plane today.
Where to? Oh, no, please tell. Do not tell me that you are going to fly back to that wilderness in Texas.
It's home.
Your home should be in a 5-star restaurant kitchen instead of some diner in the middle of nowhere. Truly, until you leave that place, you're wasting your talents.
Aren't you finished yet?
You told me you trust me, so trust me.
Mo's picking me up any minute. We got a plane to catch.
Honey, this is a Foxy Roxy masterpiece. It's worth missing a plane for.
Now, just hope Mo thinks so.
No one wants you to stop liking Brody. Not me, not Rex, not anyone.
I know.
And just because you like Rex, it doesn't mean you can't like Brody.
But Brody might not think so.
Are you kidding? Brody knows that you still care about him.
How? There's nothing that can prove that.
You know, I've still got some pictures of you two on my camera.
From the first day of school?
No, nicer ones. So what do you say we surprise Brody with a Christmas card all his own this year?
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Now let's go.
I'll wait outside. Thank you.
No. I'm through talking. And so is Tess.
On that we agree. I want to speak to Jessica now, please.
What happened?
You okay?
Brody, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I was just leaving.
See, you had a visit from Bess.
Tess made an appearance as well.
Huh. Sounds like fun.
It was actually very enlightening.
Did she tell you why she was so upset about the baby?
She doesn't think that the baby is hers.
She told my mother that, too. She probably wishes she'd made a baby with Nash instead of me.
She doesn't think that Chloe is yours either.
I don't understand.
Neither do I. But, don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Star, would you like to hold her?
Okay.
Here we go. Put her head in the crook of your arm.
Okay.
Like that. Good. Got her?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Oh.
You got her?
Yeah. Hi, Chloe. I'm your cousin. My name is Star. It's very nice to meet you. So how do you prove that this was shampoo?
Well, it says shampoo right on the bottle.
But how do you prove what's in the bottle?
I don't know. I'm not a chemist. But I do know I could cut your hair.
It doesn't need it. It looks good like it is.
If I don't cut my hair, can we still do the picture?
You want to do the Christmas card?
Only if I don't need to get a haircut.
Well, didn't you see nowhere else?
Yeah.
Why don't we just brush it and we'll call it a day?
Did you cancel the photographer?
I couldn't reach him.
Well, you better not, because I want a whole box. I want Rexy and his whole family.
You got it. Well, we better get going. Don't want to keep the photographer waiting.
Bye, Rox.
Bye, baby.
Noelle! We're leaving. See ya!
Bye, Noelle.
Bye! I'll miss you! Let us know how Mo likes your hair.
How much?
No, not to show up early.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad. Private.
I'm sorry that you had to see it.
Don't be. I just wish I could have helped.
So, it's kind of odd that you would change your clothes right after Star's doctor does.
Oh, you think I did it? I can barely move.
Right, you were barely moving down the hall.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time I hear gunshots, I will stay in my room like a good little boy. Does Star know?
That you had her doctor killed? No, I don't think so. You want to tell her?
Joplin committed suicide. So I think you already found your killer.
You know that?
Somebody told me.
I think I found your accomplice.
What does that mean?
I was on my way to talk to her when I heard the shot. I was going to ask her if she knew that you were planning on stealing your daughter's baby so that you could raise it with the woman you kidnapped.
Too bad your timing sucks.
I'll take the prisoner back to
Oh, no, that's not necessary. No. He got himself dressed. He can go to prison.
Yo, Noelle!
What did you do?
Kind of knocked your socks off, right?
Looks like you combed your head with an egg beater.
Excuse me?
Let's go. I can stick my head in the sink at the airport.
What?
No, wait, you can't.
I can't?
I mean, you can, but you can stick your head in the sink right here.
What? What about the plane?
It's going to leave without us. We're not going anywhere.
Brody, come on in.
My first therapy session.
It's okay to be nervous.
I really want to do this. That's why I showed up early.
The sooner you get better, the sooner you can get out of here and go home.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I know what that's like. I have a new baby waiting for me at home. Good luck.
You are so beautiful. Your mommy loves you so much.
I know how much.
Oh, it's okay.
You do hate me, don't you? That was in the past, Marty. Really. Why would I hate you now? Because of you and John. John and I did not have a relationship while I was married to Todd, okay?
But you did have a relationship. I mean, I know you did. And John and I had a relationship, too.
What is it you're trying to say?
Blair's acting like she's all concerned about my welfare, when really all she wants to know is what's going on between you and me.
Blair has a right to know. Well, John, what is going on between you and Marty?
Come on, let's go.
Here. Sorry.
That's all right, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yes.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
I came to say goodbye.
What did you do to my mom?
Are you starting over again?
What you did to me, I'll do to you. It's so much worse.
What does that mean?